Teen Agent was released in 1994. I got it for free from GOG later on when they were giving it away. Then it sat in my games library, unplayed. I decided to give it a try. Because it was made in 1994, its many pop culture references are dated in 2021. I did get some of them, but not others. By the way, I haven't seen the Robbie one listed and explained anywhere. I did search online for it because I was curious. But anyway, yeah, there are many references in this game. The story was simple. Banks are being robbed in a seemingly magical way. A teenager is selected to solve the mystery, and he does. I didn't care for the characters. Mark Hopper was a generic teenage boy with a backwards baseball cap, difficulty talking to girls, and he made some geek culture references. The adults around him were bumbling, and all. It was all very one-dimensional. As for the gameplay, it was pretty bad. Point-and-click adventure games often don't always make the most sense in what you can gather, why, how the items are used. But for the most part, a player can generally piece out what to do. However, in this game, the answers were often off the wall. For example, you had to use a single bed spring to clear a wall, which you didn't need to clear. You needed to steal a grenade off of someone's belt without him noticing, but that could happen if you had a kaleidoscope. And when that grenade explodes in Mark's face, then it doesn't hurt him. The Looney Tunes vibe was clear. You even had to paint a potato to make a grenade out of it. But the problem was that this zaniness wasn't consistent. It didn't feel like a cartoon. For example, getting an anchor, picking up some rotten cheese, and other points of collection weren't zany at all. They were just moments that happened. And I thought that some points, such as the drawer puzzle, were rather boring. The contrast between zany and dull was weird, and not in a good way. Meanwhile, the dialogue also tried to be lighthearted and funny, but that didn't make me laugh or even chuckle either. Instead, most of the jokes felt drawn out, slow, and had little payoff for the punchline. These jokes were scattered throughout the game. As for how it looks and sounds, well, it's an old game. Sometimes pixelated games can have a charming look, but I didn't think this one was. I was glad that at least the background music blended in well, though. It was simple, but sometimes older games can have annoying, tinny MIDI music. This one didn't. So when compared to other old games, I think that its look and sound is neither the best nor the worst out there. Overall, I neither liked it nor hated it. It felt bland to me, though, and not like much of a game.